Hi, I'm Mirko, and we're here to see the VPyro control unit from SecurePyro. Let's unbox the package. Inside the package, we find the VPyro control unit, the USB cable for charging the control unit, the lanyard to which I can attach the control unit or the key to arm the control unit, as well as the detailed user instructions that are provided. First, we take the smartphone device, go into the application store on the phone, and search for the SecurePyro app. This process ensures that we are following the correct steps and using the proper application for our needs. We download and install the application. The application can be downloaded from both the Apple Store and Google Play, and it's free. At this point, we click on the application and grant permissions to share the location. This is important to be able to see the control unit via Wi-Fi. At this point, we're going to connect the VPyro control unit to the smartphone via Wi-Fi. We open the control unit, we turn it on in mode 1. And we see the red LED that indicates the battery charge percentage. Solid red is 100%, flashing red is 50%. The blue LED that indicates the Wi-Fi connection. The LED that indicates if the control unit is armed or not. The battery charging LED, and the LEDs for the successful connection of the igniters. At this point, we take our smartphone, go to Settings, Wi-Fi, and select our control unit. Turning the box over, we'll see that our control unit is the V01981 unit. By selecting the control unit, we will be asked for the password, which is always indicated on the back of the box. Once the password is entered, the control unit will connect to your phone like a normal Wi-Fi connection. At this point, we open the SecurePyro app and the control unit will connect to the phone. We click on the control unit to enter full screen mode. Once inside the app, we can see the status of our control unit. The padlock is red, as in this case the control unit is not armed. If we insert the key and arm the control unit, it will turn green and unlock the slide to unlock to enable the arm button. The battery status and the connection of the various outputs. At this point, let's connect the igniters to our control unit. We can connect up to 3 Talon igniters to the VPyro and up to 5 E-match igniters. We'll see later how to make the connection correctly. Let's connect an igniter to the output and we'll immediately see that the LED indicates that the igniter is connected and working. The app also indicates with green on output 5 that the igniter is connected and working. Useful tip: when you need to connect the igniters to the control unit, first bend the copper wire and twist it slightly. This will allow you to make a much more solid connection. Now, let's do a firing test. Let's also arm the app, and at this point the arm button unlocks. Now, with both hands on the phone, I'll press arm and fire 5. We are able to connect as many as 10 VPyro control units together, which enables us to create a truly remarkable and impressive spectacle. To achieve this, it is essential that we use the exact same password on every single one of the control units. We'll connect to the second control unit. We go into the general settings, and we're going to set the same password on the second control unit. By pressing OK, password changed successfully. At this point, we'll restart the control unit in mesh mode. The first control unit will be set to 1, the second to 2. And there you go, the control unit has connected correctly, showing the LED in a different color. Each control unit will show a different color. Now, going into the app, we'll need to reconnect to the primary control unit, which is on in mode 1. And here are the two control units. At this point, I can go into the first firing module, activate the output, go into the second firing module and activate the output, or using the simultaneous fire option, press button 1, which activates output 1 on all the firing modules connected in mesh mode. Now let's look at the accessories for the VPyro firing module. The Talon igniters in a pack of 5, available in 2 or 5 meter lengths. The magnetic tripod, which allows me to raise the firing module and get the maximum range. The last accessory is the LED lamp, which connects to the USB port used for charging. And it allows me to illuminate my work area when I need to connect the igniters. Now, let's see how to connect the Talon igniters in parallel to the VPyro firing module. Let's take 3 igniters. We connect 1 wire from each igniter. And do the same thing with the other wire. We remind you that neither the igniters nor the firing module have polarity. Once the 3 igniters are carefully connected together in parallel, we will securely connect them to one of the outputs on our firing module. Now, let's see how to connect the E-match igniters. Let's take our igniters and connect 1 wire of the first igniter to the second igniter, and the second wire of the second igniter to the first wire of the third. At this point, we have a series connection, and we will insert the 2 remaining wires into one of the outputs of our firing module. Now let's see how to connect the Talon igniters to a fuse. We're going to remove the protective cover. We're going to open the clip and insert it perpendicularly. Be careful not to slide it on from the top, otherwise you risk damaging the igniter. Now let's reset the password on our VPyro firing module. This is useful in case you have changed the password and have forgotten it. I'm going to insert any igniter into output 3. I arm the control unit and turn it on. At this point, the control unit will flash twice, which will indicate that the password has been reset. I can therefore disarm it and turn off the control unit, and I will again have the password indicated on the bottom of the control unit.